Whenever Betty got really mad, she would bite us. One time she bit our friend Brian in the shoulder and lost a tooth. We spent forever looking for the said tooth and realized it was still dangling on Brian's shirt. Another time, our friend Roger said something mean to Betty. I remember I kicked him in the shin or something, but she grabbed him by the hand and chomped on his fingers. I'm pretty sure I heard the bones crack. That is Betty, very scary. I swear to God, we're not that violent anymore. We're very nice people. But whenever we got in trouble together. Our punishment was always, and this might sound familiar to some folks, our parents made us face a wall. We had to kneel on we'd get on our knees, we kneel, and we had to tug at our ears. And so our knees hurt, our ears hurt, we hated this and we'd be crying. So Betty and I just decided that we should pretend to fall asleep. And we actually did fall asleep, and our parents carried us to our rooms, and happily, it was great. So our childhood taught us a couple of things. It taught us that if someone is mean to you, you bite them. And if you're in trouble, you blame someone else or you just go to sleep and things are good. So our parents worked a lot, and Betty and I, while we grew up together, we couldn't be more different. I think because our parents worked a lot, we were left to our own devices. And one time, an ice cream truck came around, and our grandmother was home, and we begged her for ice cream, and she was busy cooking food, so she gave us $1. And we were like, how do we split this $1? So we cut it in half and paid for our ice cream, and the ice cream man was totally fine with it. Totally cool. So as I shared earlier, Betty and I are quite different people. She's only a couple years younger than I, but we are very, very different. She's very girly, I'm a tomboy. She paints her nails, I bite mine. Her first CD was Baby One More Time. My first CD was an NSYNC CD. She loved Sailor Moon cards. I liked Pokemon cards. But while we were very different growing up, I always wanted to share my world with Betty. I remember I was learning math in school, and I came home and I was very, very excited, and I was like, Betty, I'm gonna teach you about what an exponent is. And I made her line up outside of our bedroom. We shared a bedroom. And I rang a fake bell. She came into the room. She sat on the bed, and we had a whiteboard, and I taught her what an exponent was and all of the different values X could represent. She was 7. Betty learned algebra at age 7. What were you guys doing at age 7? So that's the thing. Betty, she grew up learning algebra, and at age 7, and now, decades later, she is this beautiful, bright, sharp woman. She is sharp as hell. Have you guys ever played Mahjong with her? Yeah. She will take all your money. She takes all my money every time. You go to Vegas with her, she always wins. She does not lose. She's competitive in the best way. I'm sure the volleyball folks would agree. In our family, Betty is known to be very witty. She's got very sharp quips, and she also is known for her stone cold stares. But she has a very tender heart tucked away. She's loyal, she's generous, she's caring, she's supportive. I'm so happy that she's found a partner who brings out that softness in her. But more importantly, a partner who is just as generous and caring, who is just as loyal and supportive. JD, you are Betty's perfect counterpart. I hope your marriage is full of the same care, love, spontaneity, and fun that our childhood was filled with. So let's all raise a toast, or a glass, and toast to the newlyweds. May your life be filled with love, with adventure, and with joy. Love you guys.
Her sister and maid of honor, Tracy. Well said. Good information, too. All right, we're going to bring up best man Luke. Represent, we'll have you stand on JD's side if you like, or either side is fine.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. That was a really great speech, Tracy. Thank you. I learned a lot. I'm a little more nervous standing up here now than I was sitting here before. Hey everybody, my name is Luke Costers. I've been friends with JD for about 20 years. Like a lot of you in the audience, I met JD playing volleyball. We met at an open gym down in Coronado. And I just want to start by saying thank you guys. Thank you JD and Betty for making this incredible day happen. It was spectacular. They say it's lucky to have rain on your wedding day, and I'd say you guys are a couple of the luckiest people there are. Okay, so I want to start off. JD is the greatest guy. He's easy to spend time with. He's low key. He's a guy I love going to dinner with. He's a guy I love obviously playing volleyball with. I love hanging out with him. He's kind, he's humble, he's smart and funny, obviously athletic. He's got a great cut shot with the left hand from the right side, unless he goes right hand. JD's a guy that if you need help moving, he's going to offer to help you move, and then he's going to be there moving a bunch of stuff. One of the things that's memorable to me about you two, the last couple of years we've gotten to spend New Year's Eve with you guys, and you're both really low key, kind of like us, and all four of us fell asleep on the couch. The other thing about JD is he puts Betty first. We saw these two in Hawaii last year, and JD and I played in some volleyball tournaments together. We'd love to do that again sometime. But Betty wanted to play, and he wanted her to play, and so he was telling me I should play with her. He's always putting Betty first, and I think that's a great example of who he is. JD's also really analytical. So all decisions he makes are contemplated and well thought out. It's, very well thought out. It could be going out for dinner, it could be a new TV, it could be a grill. This includes picking the ring for Betty. It includes the proposal. And I know he just wanted it to be perfect. Some of you know this, but JD's main form of income is fantasy football. This is why I don't play in leagues with JD. And as some of you know, football season's starting soon, so JD may be leaving early because he has a draft tomorrow afternoon. But don't worry, Betty. He's going to make a bunch of money, and in a few months he'll take you out to Nobu. Betty, I was so excited 8 or 9 years ago when you guys started dating. When I found out that you decided to move to San Francisco, I was a little bit bummed, to say the least. I knew JD had the patience to make it through. But there's always that question in your mind. But you guys made it through, and you're totally worth it. You're fun, you're energetic, you make JD really happy, you can put up with him. I'm really excited for you guys. You look beautiful today. Congrats to both of you, and one last cheers.
Good stuff, Luke. Thank you. Best man, everybody.